Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
A home buyer has sparked a furious row with his new neighbors by paving over his front garden and converting it into a showroom for up to a dozen second-hand cars. Farshad Kia, 45, has prompted multiple complaints after displaying numerous used cars on or next to the driveway of his 1930s semi in Arnos Grove, North London. Tempers have become so frayed between Mr. Kia and angry neighbors over the unofficial dealership that police have even been called to defuse a row. Barnet Council has now issued Kia with a written warning, it's understood, and could issue unlimited fines if he doesn't stop trading cars from his garden. Mr. Kia bought the house for £725,000 last year and soon removed any greenery from the front garden and instead created a paved area that can hold 10 or more cars at any one time and often does. Most display stickers advertising them for sale and displaying a phone number believed to belong to Mr. Kia. Among those living nearby Mr. Kia in the fashionable suburb close to Arnos Park who have complained about his actions are near neighbor Mel Campbell, 76. Furious Mr. Campbell says the unexpected arrival of a second-hand car business in an otherwise smart area of London has significantly devalued his own nearby £1.2 million home. Mr. Campbell, who lives on a street around the corner from Mr. Kia, said he was dumbfounded that his new neighbor has opened what he calls a shabby car dealership without any planning permission. He told Mail Online, "We most certainly felt we needed to object. This isn't the area to sell cars. It's just not what you buy into. My home is what, £1.2 million, with a shabby car dealer round the corner. There are just more cars than you would reasonably expect. We have 4 cars, and we have parking space for 4 cars. But he has been parking his cars around here, rubbing our noses in it. A couple of times, the neighbors haven't been able to park because he's parked his cars along the road." Mr. Campbell claimed it is illegal for Mr. Kia to sell cars out of his drive, stating that he needs to apply for planning permission, a claim which Mr. Kia has refuted. Mr. Campbell, who lives nearby on Marlborough Avenue, also alleged that Mr. Kia allows his cars to spill onto the road, making it difficult for neighbors to park. In his letter to Barnet Council, understood to be one of many, Mr. Campbell stated there were 13 cars parked on Mr. Kia's drive at one time on a day last month, 9 of which were advertised for sale. Another neighbor who declined to be named told us, "It is simply astonishing that someone thinks they can do this in a residential area. People are very house-proud around here and it's quite an aspirational area." The previous owner used to have shrubs and grass in their front garden and an attractive vintage VW camper van was the only vehicle. It looked really nice. But the new owner simply paved over the whole thing and it's a really big space as front gardens go. Now you routinely see 10 hatchbacks with price stickers in the window parked there. It's so tacky and downmarket. Everyone who lives here who I've spoken to about it is furious. Another resident living close by said, "We have kept our original front garden and try to encourage butterflies and bees to come there, then some new guy moves in and parks 10 cars on his driveway to sell. It makes my heart sink every time I see it." Which is daily. When approached by Mail Online, Mr. Kia claimed most people living nearby didn't mind and that he hadn't breached any rules, further insisting that his actions are not disturbing anyone. But he claimed that hostile neighbors who dislike what he's doing have even forced him to call the police after one confronted his elderly father. The 45-year-old said he had not received complaints directly from any other neighbors since he began showcasing the cars in October last year, and insisted he does not require planning permission to store or sell the second-hand motors. Mr. Kia, a businessman previously based in the Middle East, insisted he is not doing anything illegal and is merely trying to support his family. The 45-year-old, who moved to the address just over a year ago, said he has maintained good relationships with neighbors who have raised no issues over the matter. He absolutely refuted claims that he was parking used cars for sale along the road, as he said he know.